road tripping day number 1 is finished. We left Quartzsite about 5.5 hours ago. We got here to Benson, Arizona, which was about our halfway point. I unhitched. Larika's setting everything up, getting ready for dinner. Ran down the road, get some fuel. If at all possible, you're gonna wanna get fuel when you're not hooked up. It's a lot easier, it's a lot more convenient, at least it is for me, to not have to drag the big old 42-foot trailer around and in and out of gas pumps and stuff. I mean, if you have to, you have to. You got to find yourself a truck stop. Like, this is not a truck stop. This is just a normal Chevron just off the freeway, and we're literally like half a mile from the RV park where we're staying at here in Benson. So yeah, just a little tip and a little reminder on travel days, if you can get to your location to drop your rig off before you need diesel or any kind of fuel. If you're not having diesel, if you can get to where you're going, drop your rig off and then get fuel, highly recommend it. It's what I try to do almost all the time. So we just got done with 2 road tripping days. We were in Quartzsite, actually Ehrenberg, for 10 days. And the closest grocery store to there was an Albertsons in Blythe on the California side, and it was pricey. So as soon as we got here to Alamogordo, woohoo, we found ourselves a super Walmart and did a bunch of grocery shopping and stocking up for the week. So whenever you get to a new town, always looking for the Walmarts.
It was a nice Walmart. It was good.
It was a super nice Walmart.
Yeah, really
brand
clean,
new.
Really, like, it seemed brand new. So he said they had remodeled it, but it was good. Got what we needed and heading back.
All stocked up.
Good morning. So today we're going to go ahead and put on our New Mexico state sticker on our map. So, and I'm excited because I'm weird. I like that there's yellow coming into the mix. It'll brighten up all of our blues. So anyway, now I'll go right here. There you go. Oh yeah, it really does brighten it up.
Good morning, everybody. We are at the White Sands National Monument and White Sands National Park here just outside of Alamogordo, New Mexico.
This has been on our list,
yes.
So excited to do this one.
Yep, already went into the visitor center, got our stamp in our book. Here we go. January 31st. And looks like we're going to be going to the park. There looks like there's a driving tour, then you can walk, and we've got some sleds. Going to do a little sledding on the dunes and just kind of have a fun day out here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Yep. I want to say it's in the 60s. There's some clouds, sunny, but it's. I think we're supposed to get a little weather at the end of this week, so we decided today would be a good day to come and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
So super excited.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it. We'll bring you along. We are on the Interdune Boardwalk. It's an actual boardwalk that kind of walks all the way out into the dunes. Looks really cool. The sand here is incredible. You touch it and it's so soft and there's no residue. It doesn't stick to you or anything like that. So it's pretty amazing. This little boardwalk area was cool.
Yeah. It's beautiful in the sun. I had to take my sweatshirt off. But yeah, it's really pretty. So pretty, the sand. Just another amazing. We're on this loop. What is it, 8-mile loop?
Yes.
And then we'll be, at some point we'll be...
we're going to the dunes and go sledding.
Yes, which is going to be so exciting.
But we are so thankful for the national parks, national monument system.
The look of it is almost like brown sugar.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean when you're baking? Like, so it's not like, it's really packed, but it's not wet.
Yeah.
But it's not like loose like when you're on the beaches.
Like, we are so lucky and privileged to be experiencing all these national parks in our country. You know? This one is just gorgeous. I mean, look all around us. Absolutely amazing. No?
Technically, you can even do a little sled right here.
We're sledding all of them. I can do anything.
That's the deeper one, because look at the sled mud line.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
There's a deep one way over there.
That's like way too steep.
Yeah, for us.
That almost looks like cratery. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't it?
Uh-huh. We're looking for the perfect sledding spot right now.
Or we're just looking.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go grab the sleds.
Say hello. Oh my dogs. Oh, that's a steep hill. I'm scared. You might run into me.
So White Sands National Park. This place was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to believe that this was a big lake tens of thousands of years ago, and that's what created this. The sand is just awesome. We had some fun sledding a little bit.
Yeah. What's cool, I think, is the different colors. It's like we said, I think, with the Grand Tetons.
Mm-hmm.
The different angles. So you drive around the national park, and it's like there's mountains surrounding it, and it's kind of a cloudy day with the sun peeking in and out. And
sorry for the squinting. Yeah.
So the clouds are amazing, but then you have the mountains and you have the sands. Like you have everything going on, and it's all taking on different colors, different shapes, different shades of colors.
Yeah.
It's truly amazing. Like I don't know. Got to get out there and explore. Like I just remember being little, didn't even know. I grew up in Arizona.
Yep.
Didn't even know this was here.
Yep.
So
Got to be amazed at the wonder God created.
and it's like right here.
Yep.
It's in your backyard. So we say it all the time, and people out there in YouTube land inspired us to do it.
Yep.
And we were like, we want to do that. We want to see that. We want to see, you know, all of God's glory in its most. So it just has been amazing. And we haven't even scratched the surface. I say it all the time. There's so much out there. So it's beautiful here.
Another national park off the checklist.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Hey guys, we interrupt this video to remind you to wear your blue on Tuesdays.
We want you to join us in our movement of True Blue Tuesday, to wear blue every Tuesday to support law enforcement. Being a retired police officer, this is something that's near and dear to my heart, and we really want you to join us, and let's get this to be a nationwide thing. So wear your blue on Tuesday.
Look where we're at.
Pistachioland.
It smells so good in here. And once again, we need smell-o-vision on the channel. I don't know if it's the cones, but wow, it smells good in here. You walk in and you're like, but it kind of smells like orange too in there. I don't know.
I never knew I liked pistachios until I tried them here at this pre-samples.
The lemon lime are
I really like them. The flavors are awesome.
very tart.
Decided on a ranch, and we got them in the shell so you don't eat them as fast. You gotta work for it. This place is really cool. I mean, I never thought an entire store about pistachios would be that cool, but it's really cool. It really is. All right, we're out here in New Mexico in Alamogordo, and looking at the temperature as far as, you know, the forecasted temperature. it was forecasting to get down to around, you know, low 30s, a couple times in the upper 20s and things like that. And I know a big thing with RVers is always worrying about if your water hose and everything else, you know, you don't want everything freezing. So for as far as the inside of the RV, that's easy. You turn on your tank heaters, you keep your furnace on. For your basement, you keep all that. But as far as your water hose outside, and I made that mistake before, I actually had a water hose freeze on me once. Wasn't prepared for the weather that came in. So I went ahead and got a heated water hose. It's a 25-foot heated water hose, the Kohree brand, Kohree. I'll go ahead and list it down here. And it's great. You know, we've used it a couple times. I don't think it's ever gotten down cold enough to where it's made a huge difference, but it's a really nice kind of insurance policy and makes me feel good about it. And the nice thing about our RV, we've actually got a plug-in inside our wet bay. So I'm able to plug it in right there and not have extra cords hung out and trying to figure out a way to fit it to the pedestal or anything like that. So when I know the temperature is going to get borderline, I just go ahead and plug it in. So the entire week we've been here in New Mexico, I've gone ahead and just left it hooked up and had that peace of mind that just in case something happens, we've got the heated water hose and we should be okay. Now this particular hose, it actually says it's good down at temperatures of 40 degrees below zero. That ain't happening for me. I'm not getting anywhere where it's going to get that cold. But it is nice to know that if something ever happens, we get stranded, you know, there's an emergency, that we will be okay as far as our heated water hose. So yeah, something to think about. You know, if you don't have one, I strongly suggest you get one. They're not that expensive. I've actually got a link down in the description for the one we bought on Amazon. It's a good hose, and the same brand, the Kohree, they've actually got non-heated water hoses as well. So if you're looking for a non-heated hose or a heated hose like the one we've got your links down below in the description. And just something to think about. It's kind of like a couple weeks ago, I was talking about, you know, when I had a leak under the bay, I had to break out the PEX tool. I bought that thing a year and a half, and I hadn't needed it the whole time. Just call it insurance. Whether or not you're planning on RVing in the super cold or anything like that, it's a good insurance policy. Go ahead and get yourself one of these heated water hoses just to have, because you just never know when the temperature is going to drop and you're going to be wishing that you had something like that. Good morning, everybody. We are at the Three Rivers Petroglyph Site here north of Alamogordo in New Mexico. Apparently there's a couple of different walking tours and you get to do little hikes and walk and check out all the petroglyphs. Apparently there's thousands of them around this area. We'll put the exact number down here below and let you know. But yeah, we're kind of looking forward to a nice hike and
let's see what it's all about. The surroundings are beautiful. The
mountains
mountains have snow on them, and so we'll see. It's a beautiful day, a little windy.
Yeah, I think this is about 7 miles off of the highway down a little one-lane dirt road. They say it's RV safe. They got an RV park here, but I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd want to bring the RV in here, but we'll show you around. We made it to the top of the Petroglyph Trail. I'm not quite exactly sure how long it is. We'll put that down below. It was a good little hike, you know, up a little mountain, some beautiful views. We did get to see a bunch of the little petroglyphs and everything else. If you're interested in doing this, they do take your national park pass, even though it's technically not a national park. They do accept it to cover your parking and your admission.
And they have a stamp.
Yep, and they do have a stamp for your book.
You do the books. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day. It was great to get out and move. Not a super hard hike.
No.
It's not paved though, so it's rocky. So you do need to watch, and if you know.
Bring water.
Yeah, bring water and just be aware. They tell you to be aware of like snakes and stuff. So, but yeah, that's that.
That's that.
Now, beautiful view of the mountains, that's for sure. And those mountains that still have snow are amazing. So,
yes.
Yeah, it's just nice to be out in the fresh air and moving, like we always say.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then getting to see some history.
All right, we're gonna hike back down and head on to the next adventure for the day. Now we drove about 30 miles north of the petroglyphs to the Valley of Fire lava flow recreation site. And there's about a 3/4 of a mile loop. You can walk around through the lava flow and check it all out.
It's a really cool view from the top. It's a BLM land, correct?
Yeah.
And it's got tent camping
And water
and power. Yep, and really cute little spots up in here.
The bookstore was closed, so we couldn't go in and get a
Yeah, we couldn't go in
brochure or
there.
nothing like that.
Oh, and look, the sun is going away.
It's awesome.
But it is really cool to see the lava like through this.
Yeah.
What is it? A valley almost?
Yeah,
And learn about it.
Valley of Fire. Yeah.
So it's a gorgeous view from the top, and we're just taking the little loop around.
All right. We are at the Space History Museum here in Alamogordo.
See, there's all kinds of buttons. That'd be fantastic. But I don't ever want to go to space. I'm not that brave. Did I turn on? No.
You're gonna blast us into space.
Is it no, it's something else.
Beam me up, Scotty. So we spent the day at the New Mexico Space History Museum here in Alamogordo. It was a cool museum, about 5 floors, little things and exhibits to do on every floor. Then we walked down to the planetarium and the theater and saw a couple of videos on space training, and then some astronomy stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think it's definitely worth the visit. Don't plan on a full day here because it is a little bit smaller on the smaller side, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Had a lot of cool, interesting things to look at. So
yeah, put it on your list if you're in Alamogordo. Definitely put it on your list.